Mm.
So the Daily Word is a magazine. It has been around almost 100 years. Not the same magazine. Every month is different.
It's
different
actually
selection.
younger than Marguerite, right?
Yes, it is. But we don't read Marguerite.
No.
We greet Marguerite and
Yeah.
we love her.
Right.
Yeah. So in the Daily Word for the month of Advent, we also have readings that are associated with the Advent, the
Themes.
4 choices, so hope, peace, love, and joy. So this is today's Daily Word. The word is hope and faith. Some of the materials talk about hope being the word for today, and some talk about faith. And they're not exactly the same. They're not exactly the same. Another one of those things that are good to think about, what is the difference? So the affirmation today is hope dawns within me and leads me to deepen in faith. So it sounds like they work hand in hand, that if I have hope, then that helps me build and deepen my faith, what I feel, what I know that is true. As Advent season begins, I say no to pessimistic or hopeless notions that may have crept into my thinking, dimming my hope and weighing on my mind and heart. Today, I say yes to goodness and positivity. I feel a sense of renewed hope dawning within me, a promise that something wonderful is on its way. In these moments, I feel my faith reborn. Do you see the light? Do you begin as you come through the season of Advent, approaching Christmas? Do you get glimpses of light in your mind and in your heart for the newness, for the joy, for the change that's coming? I reaffirm my belief that no earthly condition, no worldly circumstance is greater than spirit. This is where I place my faith, in the power, presence, love, and grace of God. As I call upon these divine attributes within myself, I perceive them more readily in others. Yeah, I see them. And I think that works the other way too. If I can see it in somebody else, then I can open that up to feel it in myself. That, yes, power to create the world. As I call upon these divine attributes within myself, I perceive them more readily in others. I grow in faith that together we have the power to create the world of our highest imaginings. The Bible reference for this reading is from the book of Romans, chapter 15, verse 13, which says, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, so that you may abound in hope by the prayer of the Holy Spirit." Say the affirmation. We saw the affirmation up here. Yeah. Hope dawns within me and leads me to deepen my faith. Okay, so the next thing on our agenda is a personal prayer. This was my personal prayer for this time for us together. Holy One, I know that your presence and power is never diminished by events or circumstances of this world. Although the world may feel chaotic or even a little scary now and then, I place my attention on the goodness of your unchanging, unlimited love and strength. When I align my thoughts and feelings with your divine wisdom, I take this truth into my heart and feel its protection like a fortress shielding me from any harm. I feel safe, protected, guided, loved, and blessed. If I feel myself pulled into fearful thinking, I return to this image of our strength and oneness. My mind and body start to relax, and a feeling of security embraces me like a gentle, cozy blanket. Each time we connect in oneness, I feel the everlasting protection that lives deep within me. And in gratitude, I recall this verse from Psalm 32, verse 7. You are a safe place for me. You preserve me from trouble. You surround me with cries of deliverance. So it is, and so we let it be. Amen. And as B.A. mentioned earlier, we are having a collective prayer. This is a prayer that we say in the place of the Lord's Prayer, just because it's the intent that we're looking for, not the specific words. God of hope, we enter this Advent season with the hope, faith, and wonder of a child. We fill our hearts and minds with excitement as we consider the spiritual gifts that are ours for the asking. We establish our faith in the expectancy of good being poured out upon us, as we consider all the ways we might radiate these good gifts out into the world. We make room in our lives for the rebirth of the Christ consciousness within us, and we know that we have truly received the most prized gift of all. As we speak it, so it is.